On this all-new episode of Primetime Panthers, we hit the road for an important 3-game stretch against Western Conference opponents.
Important games right now. Everything is important. It's easy to look where we're at, bigger picture, but we got to minimize our focuses, keep it as narrow as we can, and another opportunity to put some points up for ourselves.
3 big matchups with critical points on the line.
Let's go home, baby!
Reinhart, that's his patent move where he goes right underneath the crossbar for the game winner, and the Panthers start this road trip off with a big win.
Plus, hear from some of the Cats about the honor of representing their countries in the upcoming Olympic Games.
You know, how we grew up with, it was instilled in us.
An incredible dream come true and a tremendous honor.
I'm just so excited. I know the whole country is as well.
All of that and more this week on Primetime Panthers. Primetime Panthers is presented by Bright Star Credit Union.
Welcome into an all-new episode of Primetime Panthers. I'm your host, Katie Engelson. After a quick visit back at home to Amerant Bank Arena, the Florida Panthers hit the road looking to pick up 6 very important points on this 3-game road trip.
Important games right now. Everything is important. It's easy to look where we're at, bigger picture, but we got to minimize our focuses, keep it as narrow as we can, and another opportunity to put some points up for ourselves.
Look at this game as a 2-1, 3-2, low-scoring type game, playoff mentality. Go out there, grind it out, and find a way to get 2 points to start this road trip off on the right foot.
All right, Sugar Ray Sergey is not in goal tonight for the Panthers. He'll be the backup. Daniil Tarasov, Randy, who's had some big efforts in some big spots, gets the start.
Yeah, he's been a great story for the Florida Panthers. He's won 2 in a row, and he's been a star in both those starts, and really calm and collective out there.
Bennett, Kachuk, and Verhaeghe begin the game up front for the Panthers against Adam Lowry's line for the Jets. Steal by Samoskevich, good play. Greer comes barreling into the slot. Greer to the net. And a save by Hellebuyck. Give to Reinhart on the wing, swings it back for the Forsling shot, kicked out by Hellebuyck. Mesnikov has it, puts it in the slot for a chance. Tarasov beats Lowry. Samoskevich with speed is with him. Mackey trying to glove it down. He's got it. Samoskevich stopped by Hellebuyck. Kachuk's got the puck, centers for Bennett, score! Matthew Kachuk's first point of the season sets up Bennett for the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it was a set play. Both wingers came in and helped win the draw, and then Chucky came around and found me in the middle. So it was a great pass by him.
I mean, that is an incredible world-class shot, but it works because the pass is flat on the tape, right where it should be. So Matthew, they find each other.
Puck comes free to the corner. Ekblad with the hit. Balinskis with control. Taves with a steal. Look out in front, and Perfetti scores. The game is tied at 1. Lowry breaking in. Lowry hits the trailer. Morrissey saved by Tarasov. Danley at the line. Shen, that's wide. Then chipped on goal. Great save. Tarasov got the leg over against Scheifele.
Daniil Tarasov, that's the mark. Can you make the one save, right? The save he made backdoor on. Just an incredible save, and then great in the shootout.
And we're going to a shootout. So we'll see what the Panthers do. They haven't had Barkov, all season long. Marchand is out. So that extra point, crucial, still hanging in the balance. And it'll be Kyle Connor. He's 0 for 2 this year. Connor against Tarasov to get it started. And Daniil Tarasov didn't bite.
Every time he stepped in, he's gave us a chance to win, and that's all we can ask for. And tonight he stood on his head, made some huge saves.
John Lundell, you know how good he's been during his career in the shootouts. Trying to get the Panthers on top against Connor Hellebuyck. Oh, that's beautiful from Lundell. He snaps it home. Scheifele gliding in, and he blows it high over the net, and Reinhart's going to have the chance to win it quickly.
He's going high glove side, but he missed it by a week and a half.
Reinhart at 40% in his career. Trying to give the Panthers the extra point. Reinhart on the move. Let's go home, baby! It's a 2-1 final in Winnipeg.
It comes down to a skills competition, and Reinhart, that's his patent move where he goes right underneath the crossbar for the game winner, and the Panthers start this road trip off with a big win.
Those are the games you win in playoffs. That's kind of playoff style hockey, the lower scoring. It was just a grinder the whole way. Not a ton of chances either way, but we stuck with it. We played hard the whole game. Terry played unbelievable, and it's a big win in a game that we needed.
Time for our first break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, after winning the first game of the road trip, the Cats turned their attention to the Minnesota Wild.
Panthers know the Minnesota Wild, they're one of the best teams that get in the lead in the first period.
Trying to keep pace and keep up in that Eastern Conference playoff race.
Keep it locked. Primetime Panthers will be back in a flash. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. The freezing temperatures in Winnipeg couldn't cool off the Cats, who received a boost to the lineup ahead of the matchup against the Minnesota Wild.
Will Brad Marchand be returning to the lineup this evening?
Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll get him through today. He's feeling really strong. We just want to make sure we make a real smart decision. So, and we're going into back-to-back. Mm-hmm. So that is part of the consideration.
Sure.
Good news this morning on the ice in pregame warm-up. Brad Marchand returns to the Panther lineup. Great to see number 63 back in there and back with his two Finnish line mates that they were together when they won the Stanley Cup.
Well, I told them I'm coming back if I don't get to play with those guys. I missed them, and they were having too much fun without me.
Panthers know the Minnesota Wild, they're one of the best teams that get in the lead in the first period.
Trying to keep pace and keep up in that Eastern Conference playoff race. Oh, stolen away by Boldy. Balinska's trying to track him down. Boldy gets to the net on the backhand. Bobrovsky the save. Hagee works it around Ekblad. Takes a shot. Save, rebound, Reinhart, score! Sam Reinhart pops it home off the Ekblad shot, and the Panthers have the lead.
Looking for Hagee, plays it out of his skates, swings it back, and all Ekblad wanted to do is just float one in there. Big rebound there by Gustafsson, and the Panthers get on the board first.
We were playing simple. I think we're moving with the puck, getting pucks low to high, and putting pucks to the net. And I think the simpler we are, the more direct we are, the better we play.
Forward at number 10, 2 minutes tripping.
Here's Boldy. The pre-shot in front, they score, deflected in. And Minnesota answers back. It's a tie game.
A dangerous power play by the Minnesota Wild.
Panthers trying to reclaim their lead and answer back the Minnesota power play goal. And the Panthers get two out in front of the backhand score! Power play goal. Marchand gets it. Welcome back to the lineup, and the Panthers have the lead.
That puck comes off his stick on the backhand. Look at it, just a rifle. Man, it handcuffs the goaltender.
He didn't miss a beat. He was unbelievable tonight again. He's been unbelievable all year, and he's a big part of this team, so we definitely felt that extra boost having him back in the lineup tonight.
You gotta love it. Missed 7 games. He's smiling. He loves being back in the lineup. Reinhart is 25th. Marchand is 24th. The band is back together.
Forward at number 10, 2 minutes holding.
Kaprizov. Out in front, Kaprizov brought by Bobrovsky, and they score on the rebound. Tie game. And we'll go to the third. Even. Oh, picked off by Boldy. He's got a breakaway shorthanded. Boldy in on Bobrovsky, and he scores. Minnesota's got the lead.
You know, you could either sit back and be upset about that, or you could just go out there and get one back, and that's what we did.
Panthers down for the first time in the game. Still on the power play. Trying to get it right back. Race to the puck, deflects in front. Tkachuk, the feed, the score! Sam Bennett from Matthew Tkachuk. And we're tied at 3.
Across the blue paint. And a wide open goal for Bennett as the Panthers respond right back.
A minute 4 after Minnesota took the lead. Bennett's 19th of the year. Second assist of the night for Tkachuk. How do you like that?
That was part of the spirit of the bench, I think. I mean, that's tough, right? You play hard and you think you played pretty darn well, and there's not much time left on the clock. Those guys, good pros, right? Shake it off and get it back. So that would be the turning point of the game and set up an opportunity, at least for us in overtime.
Oh, the Panthers love to grab this extra one heading into Chicago tomorrow night on this 3-game road trip. Goldie trying to play it. Panthers get the takeaway. Verhaeghe's on the move with Marchand. Verhaeghe to the net in front. Marchand, let's go home, baby! Brad Marchand ends it, and the Panthers win in overtime. Wow!
Swaggy gave me a wide open look. He made a phenomenal play to draw everybody to him and feed it over. I didn't have to do a whole lot on that.
What a return by Brad Marchand. He missed the previous 7 games. Verhaeghe with a great play, turns on the Jets and just lays a beautiful backhand, timed perfectly. And Brad Marchand gets his 2nd goal of the game.
Coach Brad Marchand, what can you say of his impact in his first game?
Miss him, eh? Yeah, it was so good. So you get to see it on TV, the pucks in the net, but the emotion in the room, right? The bench is right. Every time you can bring a player like that, we've just missed those guys so much all year, and you can see the difference. And we got a really dangerous player, an elite player on each line of their top 9 there, and it's great to have him back.
Time for a short break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, 4 points secured with a chance for the clean sweep in Chicago.
Bjornfoot's got it, circling the net, the wraparound attempt, it's in! And the Panthers have the lead! Toby Bjornfoot on the wraparound, his first goal in 5 years.
Maybe that's what the Panthers needed, a real greasy goal.
And he's got to be smiling. How about that?
Come on back with us. You won't want to miss the fireworks after the break. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. After securing the first 2 wins of the road trip, the Cats paid a visit to the Chicago Blackhawks in the Windy City.
We come here to Chicago, our good friend, NHL analyst Darren Pang, between the bench. And you see, he played for the Blackhawks. And you know, Panger, we go back to 1988, some defenseman beat him twice on October 25th. Would you look at that? That's 1 for Moeller. There he is, high slot. Panger couldn't stop it. A 2-goal night for Randy Moeller.
Oh, that shot had to have been over 150 miles an hour. I would, no goaltender in the world could stop that. And you know what, Panger is such a great guy. There he is between the benches. Yeah. And that one of the great characters in the game, an outstanding commentator.
We've talked about Daniil Tarasov. He's on a nice run here in January. He's won his last 3 games. And Spencer Knight, former first-round draft pick of the Panthers, had some terrific moments as a Panther before being traded for Seth Jones. And you can't underestimate these shifts by the Schwint, Samoskevich-Greer line are big in this game. Bjornfoot's got it, circling the net, the wraparound attempt, it's in! And the Panthers have the lead! Toby Bjornfoot on the wraparound, his first goal in 5 years.
Maybe that's what the Panthers needed, a real greasy goal. This is the 4th line. Bjornfoot just takes that puck. No, I'm not going to throw it out in front. Now I'm going to do a wraparound over the goal line, and that one counts.
And he's got to be smiling. How about that?
Felt so good. It's been a while since my first one, so that felt really good.
It's great for Toby. You know, he's been playing great since he came up, and he's got a good relationship with my brother in Charlotte, and you know, it's fun to get to know him here, and he's such an awesome guy, and I'm really happy for him.
And how big for the Panthers to get a goal from their depth players. Blackhawks keep in, Kaiser across, out in front, and they score. It's Bertuzzi to tie it.
Bertuzzi, who leads them now with 25 goals.
And the Panthers, who have been excellent in third periods, will try to come through again. They're 7-3-1 when they're tied after 2 periods. Samoskevich has it, moves in and shoots. Knight look behind him, it's in! And the Panthers reclaim the lead. Samoskevich took the shot, and it's a 2-1 Panther lead. The Schwint line comes up with another goal.
Yeah, that thing just squeaked right through. Samoskevich came off that right side. He's on his forehand, let it go, and Mackey's on the board.
And boy, the depth players in a big spot here have produced both goals now. Forsling, nice feed to Rodriguez, breaking in. Stops, waits, centers, Verhaeghe scores! Great play by Rodriguez to set it up, and the Cats are up by a pair.
Swagalicious. That's all you can say about that release right there. Verhaeghe just skated into it, wasn't on his stick very long, and he just pumps it for a 2-goal lead.
The race back. Ekblad gets there. Losterine in the chip. Rodriguez for Reinhart. Backhand, empty net. Bingo! Sam Reinhart salts it away. Sam Reinhart, there he is. He gets 50 points. He's done it every year as a Panther. No one's ever done that.
And the Panthers, they break that homer series as well. The last 8 games, the home team has won.
Verhaeghe, the feed, the shot. Oh, Toby! He's got a 2-goal game. How do you like that?
Oh, what a timing there. Perfect feed. Panthers up the ice. Look at Verhaeghe. Just lays it in there, and a shot. Panthers just explode here. 4 goals in the 3rd period.
It's 2-goal Toby. His first 2 as a Panther, 3 in his career.
Get 2 he'll never forget tonight, and we're really happy for him.
The Panthers go 3 for 3 on the road trip. They get the job done in a 5-1 win in Chicago. As some Rats make their way on the ice. What a big run by the Panthers here on the road trip.
Time for our last break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, we sit down with some of the Panthers headed off to Italy to represent their countries in the Olympics.
What an incredible opportunity this is, and playing at the Four Nations and representing already was kind of like a great, almost like an appetizer for the main course coming up at the Olympics.
It's best on best. It's an event that's really bigger than the game of hockey. It's been a long time since we've all, had an opportunity to go, and play for our countries on that stage.
It's a long time coming. I feel like everybody is super hyped about it.
Don't go anywhere. More Primetime Panthers on the other side. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. In just a few short weeks, the 2026 Winter Olympics will kick off in Italy, and NHL players will have a chance to represent their countries for the first time in over a decade. We sat down with the Panthers who received the opportunity to reflect on that honor.
What an incredible opportunity this is, and playing at the Four Nations and representing already was kind of like a great, almost like an appetizer for the main course coming up at the Olympics.
It's moments. It's going to be a whole bunch of small little moments in the game.
Oh, they should. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
It's going to lead to one big one in the end. All right, remember that. Let's go make our country proud, eh, boys?
Let's play hard. Let's play hard. Come on here, boys. Hey, take over right away. Don't wait.
It's best on best. It's an event that's really bigger than the game of hockey. It's been a long time since we've all, had an opportunity to go, and play for our countries on that stage.
Yeah, we all know the history about the Olympics and how unique it is, and the fact we haven't had NHL players there in 12 years has been pretty weird, and it's a long time coming. I feel like everybody is super hyped about it.
With how the last 2 Olympic opportunities have played out, where we were not allowed to go to one and then COVID kind of robbed us of another one, it was pretty disappointing for a lot of guys. But it's one of those things you could work an entire lifetime for, and and I thought I was building for 12 years ago. It's been such a massive part of my training, my preparation for each season was building towards that.
Point 2-on-1, and they make it look easy. Brad Marchand, 2-0 Canada.
It's my first opportunity. I know looking back to 4 years ago, like it got canceled in late December. I remember being in Calgary, like in my apartment, just being so crushed. We thought we would have had a good team that year too. So I just remember being so crushed and being like, oh my gosh, like, am I ever gonna are we ever gonna go to the Olympics? Like, am I ever gonna have a chance to represent my country at like the highest level? And here it is.
And the gloves are off. Matthew Tkachuk and Brandon Hagel, reminiscent of the old days.
It's not just about hockey. It's about a couple hundred other athletes in different sports, and you know, a whole country are playing for. So it's an opportunity you don't really get anywhere else in our sport.
How much pride do you take in representing your country?
A tremendous amount. Obviously, you know, growing up in Canada, you know, I don't think anyone's not surrounded by the game. It's you know, how we grew up, but you know, it was instilled in us, you know, at a young age.
2 Panthers across the line. Close to rain and Lundell. Oh, scores! The Panther connection. Puts it behind Gustafsson.
The Florida Panthers and what's been built and established here, just considering the talent that you guys have on this team, and plenty of more players will be representing their countries as well.
I think it speaks to like what a great job we've done down here in Florida, because at the end of the day, like, people want to have guys that have won on their resume on the teams. That it can only help. So I think it just speaks so much to what we've built down here, and almost like the practices and the training sessions, everything down here, like, our help what prepares us for that. Like, the games are sometimes the easy part. The hard part of the practice is against everybody.
You know, so now that it's finally here, an incredible dream come true, and a tremendous honor.
I'm just so excited. I know the whole country is as well.
That does it for this week's episode of Primetime Panthers. Be sure to tune in next week for all new, exclusive Florida Panthers content. We'll see you next week right here on Script Sports.
Primetime Panthers is presented by Bright Star Credit Union.